Hi, Lewis. How are
Hello,
you?
all. How's it going?
Very, very good. Heard about your very busy schedule. How are you doing as a human being right now?
Very tired, but I'm smiling. I have a smile on my face.
Let's go back to your breakout hit, Someone You Loved. I just read
Mhm.
recently that you took 6 months to write the song. Is this true?
Yeah. So basically, it was the end of my album. Like I'd kind of written. I thought I had written all the songs that I wanted to write for my album. And then I thought, okay, I'll give it another go. At least I thought I'd sit down at the piano and just see if anything else could kind of came to me. And I sat down at the piano for like 4 hours, and for 3 hours and 45 minutes, I
Oh,
hated myself. And I
right.
thought, you are terrible at this, Lewis. You are absolutely horrible at songwriting, and you should give up. And then for the last 15 minutes, there was like a small kind of breakthrough when I wrote the the verse, pre-chorus, and chorus to the song, what would end up being the song. But then I couldn't really think of any lyrics because I'd been writing songs about heartbreak and stuff for a very long time on the album. Like I'd been writing about one relationship that had ended, and I was kind of over that relationship, so I was kind of being a bit. I was just trying to write a song about a broken up relationship for the sake of it. And then 6 months later, I was in a session with a couple of friends of mine, and I showed them the song. I said to them, "Can I show you this other idea that I have?" And I showed them the melodies, and they said, "This is great. We should finish this." And they said, "What do you want to write about?" And I says, "Well, I can't really think of anything because I don't want to write about breaking up with my ex-girlfriend." And they said, "Oh, you don't have to write about that." I just thought, okay, well, I'll write about the feeling of like loss and losing people in general. So like
Yeah.
whether that be through a relationship ending or through through like bereavement, so someone passing away or losing someone, just like a friend from school that you stopped talking to over
Yeah.
the years, so that sort of thing. So yeah, it took a while, and I'm so glad that I did put it on the album, because if I didn't, the album would have been a massive failure.
I wouldn't say that, but this has definitely catapulted you to success.
Yeah.
But real talk though, are you afraid that you might be like typecasted as the Heartbreak Song Guy at the moment?
I'll, I'll be the heartbreak song sad guy all people want. I don't mind. I'll take cast me all they like, as long as people are listening to the music. That's absolutely fine by me. Yeah, I'm not really worried about anything like that. As long as I'm not just writing heartbreak songs for the sake of it, and
Yeah.
I'm doing it because it was thinking. I'm totally cool with it. Just as long as people keep buying the records and we keep making some sweet money, I'm fine by me.
And Martin Garrix just remixed the song.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like Martin Garrix has done one, David Guetta's done
Yeah.
one, and I've heard that Tiesto do a remix of it as well. And it's just like that's what's kind of cool though. I can still write the sad songs, and people can still dance to them in the club. But yeah, that was pretty crazy because I've obviously been a big fan of all three of them, Martin Garrix, David Guetta, and Tiesto for a very long time. It's very strange to see that happen, but yeah, it's a really cool thing.
So you mentioned that, you're earning quite a bit of money now. What's the first splurge?
I don't know if I'm earning quite a bit of money. I think I could still. There's always room to earn more. I think. I think at the moment I still live with my parents at the moment, so I don't think I'm earning that much money. All I spend my money on is food because I just can't help myself stuffing my face. So I think, yeah, that's it. I seem to buy. I'm splurging on food, and I tell you, it shows. It's showing on my gut because my gut is expanding every day. So yeah, I probably need to slow down. But I'd maybe like to buy a watch at some
Yeah?
point, like a
Yeah?
nice watch.
Yeah,
But
that's a nice one.
that's if I don't spend all my money on deep fried food before
Yeah.
then.
I call it investing back in yourself,
Exactly. I like what
right?
you're saying, and that's next time I order two main courses at a restaurant, and my mum's saying, "Lewis, do you really want to eat that? I mean, you put on a bit of weight." I'll say, "Mum, I'm investing in myself." So that's great. Thank you very much.
Yes. Yes. Lewis, other than the food that you might have heard about Malaysia, what else do you know about our country that you're going to come perform in very soon?
That's one thing I've heard, is that the gigs are always incredible and the crowds are always great. So I'm kind of looking forward to coming over and playing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From that point of view. But yeah, as a I kind of want to do like I would like to do some of some touristy bits. You got any suggestions? Then fire them my way.
If it was up to me, I'll definitely feed you first, maybe a three-course meal, a very
Great,
Malaysian
great.
meal, and then take you to see some monkeys and walk up 1,000 steps.
That I mean, the first two parts sound great. Food and monkeys sounds amazing. A
But
thousand steps is where you lose me a bit. I mean, that sounds like exercise to me, and exercise is not something I'm a fan of. But we'll do it anyway. We'll do it. We're in Malaysia. We'll walk up a thousand steps.
you know how like artists have fan FCs, right? And they call themselves a certain type of thing. What are Lewis Capaldi fans called?
This something that I made a joke about a couple of months ago, well, maybe last year, and it's stuck. I decided that the people who listen to my music would be called big fat sexy jungle cats, and I don't know why. I don't know, and it was almost like a joke, and people have kind of taken it and running with it. So yeah, if you listen to my music, if you've heard someone you loved and you love it, you are a big fat sexy jungle cat.
It rolls
Big fat
off the
sexy jungle
tongue perfectly. It's so nicely, you know.
I mean, it fits very well. It's a beautiful thing, and I tell you something, we're a beautiful group, and we're all because we're big, fat, sexy, as well as being jungle cats.
I love it. It's the perfect combination. Now, what can we expect from your show here in Malaysia? What is a Lewis Capaldi show?
A lot of sadness, a lot of crying, but like I like this. So it's sad songs. You've heard the music. It's very sad. It's very boo-hoo. But I do like to have a bit of a laugh in between the songs. Like I like to talk to people. Like I like to like speak to people in the audience. I'm a very big fan of talking a bit of nonsense in between the songs. So it's the songs are sad, but it's also I think a good laugh. Do you know what I mean? It's sad songs. So we'll all be crying, but we'll be laughing too. So it's a big fat sexy cry, smile, good time. Big fat sexy good time. That's what I call it.
With lots of tears. Well, you know, they say it's a fine line between comedy and tragedy, right? So now, what can we look forward to for the rest of the year in terms of Lewis Capaldi news? What are you most excited about?
Oh, well, I'm obviously excited to come and play as many shows as possible wherever I can. I'd maybe like to put out something before the end of the year, just like maybe one more thing, but not like a full album or EP or something. I just maybe like to put out one more bit of music before the end of the year, just to kind of thank everybody for what's been, I mean, the best year of my life, really. So I think, yeah, maybe like to do that, like maybe release a little bit more music before the year finishes, and hopefully people like that. So yeah, it's just a lot more gigs, a lot more laughs, maybe like another single or two here, some brand new music as well, and yeah, we'll see what happens. More music videos, more music, more gigs, more big fat sexy times.
In the jungle of tears.
Yeah, and the jungle.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Lewis Capaldi. Do you have a message to your Malaysian fans?
Yeah, sure. Hello, my Malaysian big fat sexy jungle cats. It's Lewis Capaldi here, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your support so far, and hopefully you will buy tickets to my show that's coming up. And please buy tickets, because I don't want to be alone at that gig. There's only one thing more sad than playing sad songs to a room full of people, and that's playing sad songs to absolutely nobody by yourself. So please buy tickets to the show, and yeah, I can't wait to meet you all, and thanks again for everything, and yeah, keep being big, fat, sexy people, and I'll see you early next year.